CJ, where are you? Talk to somebody. I could have done it last night if you had asked me. Donnie mentioned it. My mama's house. Okay, I want to show you. I want to show you this. Say, CJ in the house. In the house. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you.
Okay.
Where you going?
Y'all got to go to
All right, I'm ready. What is that? Don't take no pictures.
No.
Okay.
Don't you see my hair in rollers?
How you doing?
Pretty fair.
That's good. It's good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
She said no pictures.
Can you do what?
Come on, give me a kiss so I can have it on tape.
What?
May I please have something to drink?
Actually, can you get
I ain't got nothing to drink.
Hmm?
I had not slept yet.
She sure ain't. She ain't slept not one moment, poor thing. But one thing she does know is that she truly loves the mist.
Who's that?
How are you doing? She's good.
Tasha Barringer.
What's wrong with her in his head? That's the least style these days. Look at his head. Turn around.
She's a rat tail.
Nah, my foot's over there. Look at his head. Yeah,
I showed him like that.
You look just like y'all.
I see Magoo's got a mustache for him. I mean, Donnie ain't far behind.
CJ.
Home of the Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
Adrian, I asked Tasha over the phone one day. I said, where you go to school at? She said First Coast. I said, well, what is that? I ain't never heard of no First Coast. She said, oh, it's the happening school. I said, well, what about Rains? She said, where? I said, Rains. She said, oh, that's like for retards or something. I don't know what she said. I said, what?
It is.
The bad people.
The bad people.
It's gone down to nothing.
Really?
And they're trying to build it back up. They don't close it down.
Oh, man. What nonsense is that?
You went to Wayne?
Mm-hmm. And so did your mom and your daddy went there too, but he graduated from Reebok.
I just want the address.
CJ,
address and Daryl's name.
come out of there.
You know, cousin Dale somewhere down here.
And he got his number. He been by here today. CJ, that's your name?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Who's that coming? Who's this? Who's that?
You don't know.
Say, who are you? My uncle.
That's what I'm
Say,
oh.
say uncle.
Grand uncle.
Say grand. Uncle. Yeah.
Uncle Donnie.
This my mom right there.
Oh, yeah, that's your mom.
Yeah, my mama. Yeah, get out my mom.
Say what?
And this my big dad right there.
That's your granddad.
Yeah.
Your big granddad.
See?
And this me.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
That's true.
That's the this me.
Yeah, that's it.
Or my shoe.
Then that go get it.
What you need shoes for? Where you going?
Get my shoe.
Yeah.
Huh?
He ain't got no bedroom shoes.
Yeah, he had some Batman shoes. I don't know if she packed them or not. I don't think they did that in there.
She surely should have packed it. You walk
She
around.
might have. Let me go check it out.
You don't lock the car. You don't lock the car.
You don't need no shoes on. You might put your socks on when you finna go to bed. You going to bed. You ain't finna go nowhere. But the BD. Yeah, the bed. Yeah,
There you go.
there you go.
She said he don't like to go barefooted.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
They wear my shoes. It shows they did on.
Put those on.
Put him on the right foot, too.
Yeah, see him. All the big teddies in hand.
Okay.
Oh, you don't listen to music no more, huh?
Yeah, but I don't listen to the kind you might want to listen to.
How do you know what kind that is?
I don't know.
How can you make a statement like
I said I don't believe I listen to the kind that you listen to.
what kind do you listen to?
Only spiritual.
So, Mama, you back working, huh?
I worked 3 days last.
Where'd you work this week?
I don't
You can fly like that, man, huh?
We saw that, I saw that man at your church on TV this morning. Batman shirt. Batman.
Batman. What's my name?
No, quick, didn't it?
What's his?
Now put those socks in them shoes so I can keep up now, please.
All right, y'all. I want to come by here when we go in. I'll let you.
We have to find out that information for tomorrow, man.
For the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find out tonight. It's a hotline.
How many you supposed to go to?
Come on up, babe.
Well, what about today?
She told me to find one first, so I talk to him every day. I mean, most important things that I told. I'm gonna fill out the paper.
You ain't supposed to fill that out. They supposed to fill it out.
No, I mean, the secretary will fill it out. I mean, to fill it up.
Who won the game today?
We don't know.
Which one?
Jaguar.
You want to go?
Yeah, I did want to go.
We had tickets for you, but we couldn't find you.
I probably already gone now.
We went out to San Francisco.
When y'all leaving?
Mm-hmm.
When y'all leaving?
On the 19th,
Oh, y'all gonna leave on my birthday?
after you go to sleep.
Yeah. So, and he got season tickets. So. If you wanna go, it's Sunday. It's a game Sunday, Vaughn. You wanna go?
Mm-hmm.
You heard him? Everybody heard him say mm-hmm?
What is the date on Sunday?
19.
Oh, that's fine.
I got a book,
Mom, can I have these peppermints?
What kind of shoes are these? Batman, say bat. Bat. Batman. 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 Nobody keep talking about buck. Adrian, when are you gonna make some
Buckman.
John, give me one of them napkins over there, please. Let me make some. Give me one of them. Give them no white one.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
To get her cause she ain't got this enough.
Okay, wait a minute, darling.
John, get out of here.
Hello? Hey, darling, how you doing? All right.
Hey, you finished with this job? Well, put it back up in here.
Here's a little
Uh-huh.
token for you, dear.
Sit down.
Since you talking about going away
Oh.
and staying so long. Now, if
You
want
did?
This is your belated birthday gift.
You did?
So sweet.
Cool. Where is it?
It needs some more gloves because it's cold in California.
I sure hope I
It
do.
ain't cold in California.
I've been here ever since late Saturday night.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come and give me a hug.
Hold on a second, okay?
Put your shoes up there so you can carry them back home. Cause I don't
Oh, child, please. Yeah. Give me a hug, baby.
What you doing, sweetheart?
Yeah, give me my shoes, child. You could have put them in a bag.
He went right in here. Child, you been tapping my stuff here and putting this phone all over. You ain't supposed to have no private conversation. Nobody from California.
Huh?
I told him you ain't supposed to have no
I'm
private
looking at the
conversation.
paper, child, cause I don't have no wrapping paper, child.
His wife in
California.
Look like a whole lot of people don't see that in there. You don't think she done been in this stuff yet. Oh, look at it.
Hey, that pretty. And you heard me come back here. I want to see y'all, all three of y'all. Well, she got one, I got one, and all should have it on together.
Well,
You
I
sit
got
there
the
and
last one like that.
Mine kind of similar there a little bit.
Hers was different from all the rest of them. I noticed that.
No. Well, she got hers somewhere else. I don't know where she got hers. Mine came with the hat.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a piece around the hat like that one.
Oh, all right.
Hey, this is still working.
These are so.
You so
And I
smart.
got some
Boy, he looked just like his
Yeah.
picture.
Like who?
He looked just like his picture.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
So are you still on Hamilton for the time?
I'm trying to catch him with the other, but I don't know where he is.
Yeah, we saw a burgundy car pull up out there, and the guy was looking at us like he wanted to come in the driveway, so that's why I backed out of it, you know. But he went on across the street.
Thank you, darling.
Quite
I'll take this with me and try to find me a suit.
Wear with anything.
I said I'm trying to find me one.
Yeah. Barbara, you're not gonna stay a long time, are you? My girlfriend of mine just came back last night, been gone 3 months. Remember that girl over there by you? Johnson, Bernice
Oh, really?
Johnson?
Okay, sure
That's
did.
great. Oh, really?
Got a chunky son, kind of chunky. He look like her.
So what's the number?
Do you have a hug for me? Look at the little flat back there. Ain't he cute? This his boy?
His grandson, my great-grandson.
This your great
And
grandson.
my mama's great-great-grand. Yeah, I just took him over to my mama so she could see him.
Rick, give me a hug. You mean she got a grandson?
Mm-hmm.
This his grandson. Oh, dog, his granny.
That's his
So,
grandson.
man, what's your name?
And And my great-grandson.
Now come and give me a
My
little.
mama's
Now come and give me a
great-grandson.
little. Come and give me a little California sugar too. You know, I never kissed nobody
He
in
drove
California.
up here, huh?
You got
That's
so
5 generations. That's my mama.
You from California?
And after her came me.
Now what's your name?
After me come him. After
CJ.
him came her.
Your
And
name
after her
CJ?
came him.
All
How
right,
about
that's
that?
right.
CJ.
That's nice. This is him.
CJ.
It look like it too.
You know you cute. Oh, CJ, you know you
And
cute.
this,
Yeah, that's
we
right.
met. She
He
said
said,
the mama,
yeah.
the
know
mother,
you gonna
her
be with
mother,
grandma.
then her.
You can't grandma back with
son.
time.
My mama.
You trying to tell me this his daughter? You say your mama, then you, then your son, then that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who is she?
That's his daughter.
That's what I said. You
Yeah,
mean to tell me that's his daughter?
Yeah.
That's the
And
baby
this
mama.
And that's her son.
Get out of here.
There's three.
5.
Yeah. Oh, I had to look at
Wait a
him
minute.
again. How old is
I
she?
believe I've seen your mama.
Yeah, she been to church with me before.
How old is his daughter?
I seen her.
So
Wait a minute now.
you might have seen Bridget banging on the piano anywhere because she played for everybody.
I seen her somewhere. I've seen her doing it a lot of times. Mm-hmm. She's pretty. His daughter. Ain't that cute?
No.
Ain't it?
That was leopard, wasn't it?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Some of that scarf.
Yeah, it was leopard one. Yeah, you didn't bring me the wrong one.
Me? I'm really 41.
That's a pretty picture.
And
you
then
know
he didn't
what?
have them beards on his face.
And you know what? We got up one morning at about 7:30, and he told me go there and get my grandmother mama.
Yeah.
I goes over there, we just getting ready because he's supposed to come for about 8 o'clock. So I goes over there, and by the time I get back over here, he ready, he just comes. I'm looking about just like I'm looking now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gets in the car, and he jumps in the car. I said, where you going, child? Oh, I'm just gonna run out. We goes and go to her house.
Mm-hmm.
And for Black, she lives in Black, she go to college.
Oh, okay. Your daughter.
My granddaughter.
Right, uh-huh.
And then we pick her up, then we go to Kmart. I said, you know I ain't going in there to take no picture with nigga. And he just nearly drove me out the car.
When y'all had these made?
Yeah,
When you look in your work, that's when you make the
That's
best
all
picture.
right. That's
Yeah.
When
nice.
you look in your work.
No,
But you
no,
wasn't looking bad at all then, girl. Ain't that
That's right.
pretty?
Going back, yeah, I'm looking at the picture. I ain't gained the clothes y'all got on.
Me either, because it looks so good. That mean you got dressed up for it. Let me see. That's pretty. That's really pretty.
That
Where's
was
she at?
ironic. The person I was trying to get to for UPS is calling me.
Oh, this coming
Well,
out.
good. You been looking? She in college. She be in tomorrow though.
Oh,
She be in tomorrow.
That's her right over there.
That's my niece.
That's Priscilla. Oh, okay. You got me and my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
I'm Ruth Harris, and this is my Christian sister, and I love her very much. She's on the nutty side, but I love her.
Well, I'm Barbara Mack, and I know she ain't got good sense, but I love her just the same. She's my sister in Christ too, and I have to keep up with her, Charles, because she's something you don't kind of.
And I'm Annie Charles, and I love both of them, but I tell you, I don't want her to even go to California. She's so sweet.
Don't keep
They
it
just
down
miss
there.
me from cooking. I ain't finna ball no water.
Well, that's the only way she's going to get some rest,
What
though.
stuff you cook?
Yeah.
Gumbo. I want to come back and cook some more gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you cook, Edward?
Oh, no.
No?
I tried to
Well,
teach
your
her,
mother knows she can.
but you see, my baby son can cook because he stayed in the kitchen. This one wasn't staying. I tried to get him to learn. I said, learn how to cook you something. Because once you leave here, going to school, you might not have nobody conviction on you. You can't run from Tallahassee all the way down there. You know.
And you want her to be dependent on no woman.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him. But he decided You know his wife have called all the way from California asking how to cook greens. She was Charles wants some greens.
Oh,
See-
she gonna see this.
And he want my other Barbara to send
No. She wanted to know how I cook. But when they was down here, I remember him telling her, go in the kitchen and watch what Mama do, cause I don't like no out the street food. She really. I know how to cook. So one Sunday, long years ago, she called me. Hey, how you doing? I got the ham hocks and I got this. What else you put in them? Charles, no green.
Oh, Lord. Well, how was her first green, Charles? You better
She's gotten better with them, you know.
better her.
Mm-hmm.
Good, very good.
As a matter of fact, I really love them.
Oh, boy. You better love them.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
How are you?
That's my baby son.
That's the baby.
Baby.
Oh,
Ooh, tall.
when they die?
And ugly.
Well, anyway, I'm Ruth
Wow.
Harris. I'm Ruth Harris.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Donnie.
Donnie.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing? My pleasure. That's my wife, Adrian. Of 20 years.
She's the pretty one in the family.
She's beautiful.
What's her name? You didn't tell us her name.
Adrian.
Oh, Adrian.
Get it, Charles.
Adrian.
How to day?
Nice to meet you, darling.
you. Nice to meet you.
You go to our church, you know.
She do.
Yeah, she got her.
Hi, come on now,
Okay.
Phil.
I think I seen her. Yes, I
I
have.
haven't seen her.
I think I seen her.
You have to see everything.
She's pretty.
I'll be trying.
Oh, I see.
We were just looking at your picture a few
What are
minutes
you
ago.
doing with them, boy? Give me that. I know it's your grandmama, but what you doing? Go put them back where you got them from. All right, we'll put them back up there. And come out of there. I email her. What you say? Nothing, man. Just
Where you been today? I tried to call you.
at the hospital. I've been at the hospital all day.
Hey, man.
Me?
For what?
Because I went up there to talk to mama's doctor and get a prescription filled.
Is it too late?
What,
Be on our way.
I came over, what were you doing? I came to the house this morning.
Well, that's
I was
good.
going to wash clothes
That's
for my
fine.
wife.
Guess who ordered my house? Who's the nanny over here?
Thank you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ladybugs came to the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ladybugs came to the ladybug picnic. Da 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 Batman. Da 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 Batman.
All those things like that.
Yes.
Come on.
Get a jacket, y'all.
All right, it's in the car. It's in the trunk.
Go in the ignition.
This is what I'm doing.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P
I think maybe number 1335. And maybe number 1335 West 10th Street.
Q X Y and Z.
Yes, ma'am.
You lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll lead the way.
All right, shall we?
Pick that with you, Charles, so we can get
Yeah,
out the picture.
away. Yeah, I did.
Lord, isn't that sweet?
I didn't want to be my daddy. Yo. Yeah, I keep calling him.
Over here.
Yeah, I keep calling him by telephone. Mama, no.
Okay. We gotta run now because we gotta go to the lady house for dinner.
Ask her what time she gonna get here tomorrow.
What time you gonna get here, Charlie boy say?
Me?
After school?
No, what time is that? They ain't telling me nothing.
What time is after school, Keisha?
Here. Here.
By 12 o'clock, Charles.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
If she wants somebody to be in, she better let somebody know something.
What
CJ,
I'm not gonna keep fixing this for you.
I know.
Wait,
Well, do something for me.
wait.
Sing Batman for me.
Batman.
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 Da 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 da.
Batman.
Da 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 Batman. Da 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 Batman.
He said, say bat. Say man. Batman, Buttman. See, we are not.
CJ. Say granddaddy. Say it again. Turn around. Say granddaddy. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mama, come in here and show me what you've done so far. This is the infamous crab pot of none other than da 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 da.
Say Batman. Batman. See. See. Circa. Say Batman.
Infamous crab.
Batman.
Da 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 da.
No, Batman.
Alright, what's the first thing you do, man?
Put the water on.
Now, I want you to understand that this one day probably the President of the United States will be seeing this tape. So, do it like,
Learn how to cook crab.
that's right. So the first thing you did was what?
I put water on.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the pickle juice in.
Pickle juice. Okay, we put water in this black pot
Yeah, about the right there.
to about right there. Water. And then you put some pickle juice in there? How much pickle juice did you
And it
put
went
in?
up to wherever it is now. That bowl full. Because I'm cooking a couple of dozen of crabs, so I needed that.
Couple of dozen crabs. And you use this bottle right here full of pickle juice. How long you been putting pickle juice in the crab?
Many years.
Okay. How'd you decide to put pickle juice in?
Because it takes the place of salt.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now you don't put salt in. You used to, but now you don't. Huh? Just
Yeah, I put a little bit in it, but
still
not
put some-
much.
All right. So now we've got water in there, and did you start boiling the water first before you put the pickle juice in? So was it cold water or hot water?
Warm water.
Warm water, then the pickle juice, which was just room temperature.
Yes.
Then you put the flour on, right? Started heating it up. Okay, and
Syrup, red pepper, and onions.
celery,
Bell
bell
pepper.
pepper, and onions. How many stalks of celery did you put in there?
I only had 2, so I put what I had.
Normally, what would you put in there?
I probably put about a half pack. You know, maybe about 5 or 6 sticks. You know, the
5 or
more
6
syrup,
sticks. Uh-huh.
the better it tastes. But
And-
I only had 2, so I had to use what I had.
And you chop it up.
Yeah, I chopped it up. And I
Okay.
have onion and bell pepper in it.
How many onions do you put in there?
Well, that's about 1 1/2 in that.
And how many bell peppers?
Just a little piece because I didn't have but a little piece.
And what would you normally put in it if you had it to put in?
Probably about half a piece. Or maybe a whole one if I had a whole one, but I didn't have but I had. So I
Okay.
put that in.
And then I saw some stuff in there. Some little round stuff. What's that?
That's the crab ball seasoning.
Okay. Is that this stuff here?
Yes.
It's Italians. A New Orleans tradition since 1889. Crawfish, shrimp, and crab ball in a bag.
It's top cream.
Okay.
And I also use this, which is the same thing, this in a liquid.
Okay. Put it.
Put that down and listen. Well, go over there.
Okay, so wait, let me see. You put in one bag of the dry stuff. Did you open the bag? Cause I see stuff floating all around and
Yeah,
stuff.
I pulled it out the bag. But see, you know, it's you can cook them with the bag, but I cook mine without the bag.
Okay,
And this is the concentrate, which is hot.
it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay. How much of that did you put in there?
I put about a third of a bottle.
A third of a bottle. Okay. And cayenne pepper.
I'm going to put that added after a while. And I'm
Yeah, 'cause that's when we can't breathe, right? When you put that in there.
You can't breathe when I put this in there if I keep opening up this pot.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to put a little bit of that because it's just going to be, see, it takes so long to ball when you take it. Then I'm going to look over here and see if I got a can and see it's not big and I'm going to put that in.
Now, I don't remember. Go ahead. I didn't remember you putting onions in there.
Oh,
I don't remember you putting
always.
no celery in there.
Always. Always.
As a matter of fact, I only remember you adding sausages and potatoes over the last 20 years.
But I had all that in it all the time.
About 30 years ago, all I remember.
Sausages this time, grandmother?
Excuse me?
No sausages?
Yes.
I remember about 30 years.
Spicy?
Excuse me?
Will it be spicy and hot?
Yeah. Why?
So, okay. Not just because I don't remember it don't mean you didn't have them in there, right? Is what you're saying, right?
Right.
1 can of beer?
1 can.
One can. Now, you say you're going to use slit smoke. What I want to know is can you use Old English? Since
Sure.
that's what I drink.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, I always try. Yeah, that's some any malt.
any malt liquor.
Any
Okay.
malt beer.
And do you use 16 ounces or can the
Yeah.
more the better or what?
The more I use just 1 can.
Okay.
How long does it take for them to cook? Grandmother.
Well,
After you put them in the pot, I mean after it's boiled for a while.
I'm boiling the potatoes now. It takes the potatoes about 30 to 45 minutes. And after then, it takes the crabs about 20. I cook them about 30 more minutes.
Okay. So now how long was the water on before you put in the crab ball? And
I put it all in at the same
Same
time.
time.
But I didn't wait till the water get hot. Boil them before I put the potatoes in. I just went on and put them on in there and let the thing come to a boil.
Oh, you got potatoes in there?
Yeah, it's full of potatoes.
Oh, I thought that was onions that I saw.
The potatoes down in there. The potatoes after cooking come up to the top and then let me know that they're done.
Hey, now don't miss no steps on them, Mama. I ain't know no potatoes was in there. You didn't tell me about that.
I told you that I had put the potatoes on when you first came.
Oh.
See the potatoes?
Okay. Oh, yeah, you cut those up, huh?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Big chunk.
So is there anything else in that pot I need to know about?
That's everything presently.
Okay.
We'll have some okra, but
No, not in that. I got to put the okras in this.
in the
What's it?
soup.
This in the soup. I'm gonna make a soup, and I got to go and get. This is a soup I'm making.
But that's oxtail soup, right? That's another chapter and verse.
Yeah, right. I was telling her that we're not talking.
We're not interested in no oxtails today. We were interested in crab.
You don't eat oxtails, Daddy?
I have and I shall, but it ain't like one of my favorites.
Really?
I'm gonna, you know what? Hopefully I might edit this tape and put it up. You know, try to put it on the how you do list thing.
You crazy?
No, I'm not.
How they cook crabs? They will never even boil crabs. Gret don't even boil. Gret
I know,
don't
but
even-
see, you don't understand. These crabs right here are famous throughout this city, huh?
Gret don't even cook greens.
I ain't talking about her. I'm just saying that
What?
your grandmama's crabs are famous throughout the city. They really are. Not to mention she cooks crabs. Almost everybody else here cook them too. So I'm of the opinion that crabs are to Jacksonville what gumbo is to New Orleans, what lobsters is to Maine. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that crabs is like if you could look at one food that symbolizes what Jacksonville is, it's these crabs because everybody eat them.
This is South
Right. So I'm saying that to really know how to cook them well is something that I don't think is really documented anywhere. So I want to do that. Now, this pot has been boiling for how long, Emma?
It hasn't really come to a boil. It's been on about 30 minutes.
Hey,
It's coming to
baby, don't do that.
a boil in a minute. It'll be boiling in a minute
We're
though.
on TJ's vlogs.
There in Mama's room over there by the chair. Okay, so now, is that the only beer you got right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You need a beer?
I wouldn't mind having one.
But you can get something from the store.
Yeah, this is true.
Mm.
All right, so
Oh, the light is on. See?
You know,
how long is it gonna be before you put something else in
Go
there?
ahead, go ahead.
when I'm not gonna do anything to them until the potatoes boil.
So that's gonna be another 10, 15 minutes?
No, that's gonna be longer than that unless the water gets extremely hot and start boiling.
All right, so we're at a standstill at this point then, right?
Yes.
Okay. And at some point you put the corn in.
At
Okay,
the last point.
All right, for the sake of just putting it on here for right now, okay, why don't you explain it to me, and then when we come back, then we'll show it as you're doing it, okay?
Excuse me.
Explain to me what it is you're gonna do.
Now,
Yes. And then I'll come back and then I'll show you doing it.
no.
Okay.
Well, presently I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let the potatoes boil.
For about 20 more minutes.
TJ, you
Yeah,
just
great.
sat on the toilet now.
And then, what are you gonna do when the water starts boiling?
I'm gonna wait till potatoes come up, float up to the top.
Oh,
And
okay.
they'll be done, and then I'll take them out.
Oh, you take them out.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take them out because I don't have enough room in here to put the
Potatoes in the
and the
crab.
crabs. And when the crabs get done, and I'll lay all this back on top of it.
But normally you would just leave them in there, right?
I would cook the potatoes almost done,
Uh-huh.
and then just put the crabs on and it's finished cooking. But I got
Okay.
too many potatoes in here today
Okay.
in order to do that because
Okay.
the pot is not large enough for all the things I'm gonna put in it.
So the potatoes will rise to the top, then you would take them out. Then what will you do next?
Wash my crabs off.
Oh, just kind of rinse them off before you drop them in there? What about the corn? You're not going to put the corn in before the crab? No. All right,
Put
so
the
you...
corn, and put the crabs in,
Uh-huh.
then the sausage.
Now you put the crabs in one at a time. You rinse them under the water, then you drop them in there.
Right.
Okay, and do you wait till one drowns before you put another one in?
No.
Just start putting them in. And does the water come up to a certain level, anything, before you decide to stop putting them in, or?
No,
That's
I'm
not
gonna
a
try to-
factor.
I'm gonna try to get them all in there if I can. But in order for me to do it, I'm gonna have to take
Take
the
the potatoes out.
Mhm.
And you going to put 24 crabs in there?
Well, it's more than 24, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
They give me extra.
So how are you going to handle all of those?
Yeah, they'll go down in
You
there.
get them in there. Okay, well, we'll see it when you get to it. So then you put the crabs in, and then what happens?
They boil. What you mean?
All right, I mean, you put them in, and then you don't put nothing else. You just let the crabs sit in there for how long?
About 30 minutes.
Okay,
Well,
so-
maybe about 20, then I'll put the sausage in there and let them stay in there about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I'll lay the corn on top of it. And then let this stay in there about 10 minutes and it'll be done.
Okay,
As
and
soon as this water go through this and hit this,
yeah.
it'll be,
Now, is that any kind of special corn, or just is the corn, right?
yeah, this is.
Okay. So now, and then that'll be it, huh? So you put the crabs in after the potatoes float and the water's at a boil.
No, the water will be boiling.
Yeah. And the crabs stay in for 15 to 20 minutes. Or did you say 20 minutes?
20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes. Then you put in the sausage. Right?
But after this, when the crabs have cooked about 20 minutes, really
20
cooked,
minutes.
I'll put the sausage in it.
20 or 30? For the
20
crab.
minutes, and then they'll be still cooking.
All right.
The next 10 or 15 minutes that the sausage is in it.
So you
Then-
put the crabs in, they cook for 20 minutes, then you put the sausage in. And then they cook for 15 more minutes. Right?
About 15 minutes, yes.
About 15. So now we're up to 35 minutes?
And then
Okay.
we lay the corn in there, and they stay in there about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 more minutes, that'd be 45 minutes total. The crab's been cooking.
Right. They'll be finished. Everything should be finished.
So basically speaking, if I had absolutely nothing and I just want to cook crabs, I could boil my water, put them in there and let them cook for 45 minutes and they'd be done. Right?
What, the crabs?
Yeah, just straight
yeah,
crabs, nothing
yeah,
else.
right. No, it might not take. Might take about 30 minutes if you just cooking the crabs.
Oh. Oh, really? Okay, now what about how do you know when the crabs are done? Is it a time thing or is
Yeah,
it?
well, you know, if you cook them about 30 minutes and they're boiling, they will be done.
Uh-huh.
If the water is boiling real good,
Yeah.
they will be done.
Okay.
Now turn it off, because we got to go around the store and get some okra and Coca-Colas and eggs.
Okay, Coca-Cola and egg. Now, when did you put the Coca-Cola in there?
See, he just went to the bathroom again.
Did he pee?
No, he stank.
He
She
did?
said you have to ask him, does he stink? Because I was asking you
Does
want
he
to go
have
to
to
bed.
stink?
Oh.
Does he have to stink? Oh, okay, darling.
Oh, is that what he said?
See, but that's why I told
So
you.
you
I
use the
said,
bathroom twice a day?
Oh. But he never, you know, I kept asking him and he never said he had to go.
because you
I
didn't
didn't know
ask
what
him,
you
did he
was
want to
talking
stink? He didn't know what you was talking
He
about.
told me I stunk one time. I said, what? He
When?
said,
Where?
Granddaddy, you stink. I said, I do not. Maybe that's what he was talking about, but that's what he told me I stunk.
Yeah. If he see you coming out the bathroom, he'll
Yeah, that's what he said. I was coming out of bed. He said, you stink.